Alright, so this is the third time I've started recording. First time the cat decided she wanted to try to fall off of her perch that I just made her like a month ago. She didn't fall all the way off, but I had to go adjust so that she could get down and back up if she wanted to while I was racing. Then, after I got that solved, I just randomly started choking, and that was the second recording. So I'm still trying to get my throat cleared from that. Apparently, I am just losing my mind and the ability to do simple things like swallow water.
Green flag, green flag. Okay.
So, third attempt. Let's hope this works out. This combo I love, but I am not good at. I love twin ring, but I'm not good at it. And it's just a fun track because it's so unique. It's like Darlington. If Darlington was just normally banked and not the big apron and the tiny little banked area up top. And yeah, it's just a fun track that doesn't get used enough. I'm hopeful that they'll do something like Ringmeister and just have 12 weeks of oval series here, because I think that would get people to buy the track because they'd actually get some value out of it, and then maybe it can show up on more schedules when they're not at real world tracks on the schedule. Fuck that up. Oh well, I don't think that would have gained us a whole lot. Yeah, doesn't look like it would have anyways.
Checkered flag.
So, see how far. Yeah, that didn't matter. That little bobble didn't mean a damn thing. Again, I'm just bad. Tracy on pole with the same set, so we just got out of the ARCA race, saw that this was going, and can't miss an opportunity to run here. So, unfortunately, that puts us behind the idiot, and we'll try our best. But we're pretty much behind everyone, so everyone's trying to figure out which one's the idiot, but most of you know. Just need a good race. Just need a good, clean race. This should be the series to do it. 60 laps, cautions are on. 60 laps is a long ways here. Car's going to go through some things. And we've got our weight jacker to adjust for that. Seven looks to be blinking a ton with his bad ping, so that's not going to be fun to deal with. But the whole field could just pull away from us, and we won't have to deal with anything on our quest to go back to 3,000 iRating. Oh, maybe I should have qualified slightly better with that exit so we didn't have to look at this.
There's no tire changes allowed during this race.
Lap.
Treat them right and good luck.
There's only one gear in this car, and this one you don't need to fuel up to go faster. There are no sets of tires, and yeah, got what you got. Use the weight jacker. Have fun.
You are out of tyres. 1 lap to green. You'll be lining up on the inside. Pit road is closed. Catch the 7 car.
But it does get interesting. It's very easy to get too loose or too tight with this car here. So a lot of it depends on how you drive it and where you force it. Draft is key as well. If you get a group of people lined up, it's going to be quicker than people running side by side. Usually what happens is it breaks up into 3 groups. I think we're only going to get 2 groups though with this small field. And hopefully we can find some speed. But after seeing the qualifying,
About to go green.
not sure that's going to happen. 75 gallons of fuel on board. These things eat it up and carry a
Post
lot.
car is off. Time to do your job.
We have no idea where the 7 is, so
Green.
that's going to not help things at all. It looked like he was slowing down, and then I lifted off, and he's all of a sudden twice as fast as he was. Lifted off too much there, and got on the gas too hard. Get this thing feeling halfway decent, and hopefully not lose too much ground.
Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. 43.453. Keep low. Clear.
Loose again on entry. Try to catch back up to these guys. You can see how much the draft helped the car in line with everyone else, but we're almost halfway out of the draft now, so we've got to try to get up there. Stanton's stuck behind the blinking car. A little loose off corner, but we did close up a 10th on Zach just ahead.
0.065.
Much better through 1 there. As we start burning off the fuel, car's going to get to feeling a little better, a little quicker. We just got to keep the balance right. But luckily right now, it's all 1 pack with us just struggling here at the back. Zach's starting to lose the group, so we can't get stuck behind him too long if we are quicker than him. Stanton just set the fastest lap. And try not to overdrive 3. It's very easy to get things bound up and then snapping on you if you overdrive it.
34.727.
You can overdrive 1, sort of.
34.571.
But you can see Stanton, even though he's really quick, he still can't even get past the 7 right now. And then any body damage, and your race is just pretty much over at a track like this. So you got to be very careful about any little incidental contact. Hopefully this thing doesn't snap back to the right on exit out of 4 on me. I don't need another self-wreck in the USAC cars. Wheel is trying to slip off because I'm pulling backwards on it for some reason. Big loose out of the corner.
34.741. The car in P9 just set the fastest lap.
Zach got scared and just moved up out of our way.
Outside clear.
He didn't need to do that, but thank you. I don't know if I can pull us all up there or if it was draft just helping me, but hopefully we can. As I overdrive 3, it's going to snap on me hard this time. Just let it drift up. 1 second back, so we are out of the draft right now. We're getting close to losing the draft, so we got to try to make up stuff through the center of the corner, which it looks like 1 and 2 we are much better in than 3 and 4. So just don't overdrive 3 and 4. Keep it low. Hope we can get a sniff of this draft. Got one in the wall.
34.774.
Still 1 second, but they're gonna go side by side, so maybe this gets us a chance to gain a couple of tenths and get a little more draft. Couple of tenths, 0.8, but a bad exit for me.
4.904.
Good news is we're only 2 spots away from where we need to finish, or where we're supposed to finish. .9, they pulled away. I'm getting worried about the car behind and his corner entry into 3. He's really overdriving it. And I don't want to get hit, slowing down for it. And 1.1, we lose a ton of ground through 1 and 2. Need them to get side by side through the field, but that's not going to happen. 1.2, we've lost the draft. And we're smoking our tires.
34.855.
Get it to rotate on entry. It's shoving up now. This guy's going to get a run on us. We're probably better off just letting him go. We've lost the draft, so we're not catching back up. So just let him burn off his tires in 3 and 4. Got into each other up ahead. I just can't get turned through the center of the corner there, and this guy is just like doing a slider line almost, but he's staying in line with me, but I don't know if that's what he needs to do. He clearly wants to enter the corner harder. So maybe he can pull us up to this group. But until he looks to go take that line, I am not going to lift off, because I don't want to get ran over if he's trying to stay in line with us. wall, possibly, or it was the guy blinking, so it doesn't know if he's actually in the wall or not.
35.064.
It's really just breaking up into groups of 2 now. Very interesting. Go to last lap, try to figure out what is working and what isn't.
4.982.
Almost a third of the way through. That was a little better through 3 and 4 than last lap.
34.969.
This guy is starting to lose the draft after his little slide in front of us. Maybe he falls back enough that it starts to pull us up. Just need a couple more tenths out of him. Really use the weight jacker. I'm not feeling one way or the other.
0.072.
.3 ahead still. Hopefully about to sniff a draft, get a little bit more speed on the straight. One and 2 starting to feel better and better and better. Still think I could be a little quicker if we didn't have Derek on us. Just because I'm worried about that turn 3 entry still, even though he's a couple car lengths back now. Decent run through 1 and 2. 1.1 seconds ahead. Getting a little sniff of draft. They're having a hard fight up ahead of us, so hopefully that slows them down.
35.035.
Take it through 1 and 2 a little quicker. So 1.1. Start rolling it through the center of 3 and 4 now that we got a bit of a gap behind us.
35.095.
One second. I can loosen it up a bit. Let's double check that I'm going the right way on loosening it.
0.078.
back on the steering wheel again. He's getting draft. We're just barely getting a tiny bit of draft. He's closing back in on him. But I think with it being looser now, with the adjustments, we should be a little bit quicker. And we'll continue to loosen it as needed. Possibly a 6th or a 7th without a caution. Just depends on how these guys' sets fall off.
35.135.
Oh, that's an apron. Thankfully it didn't over-rotate on us. Just kind of hooked it. We lost a 10th there. Big push on exit. Alright, a couple of bad laps here.
35.2.
Settle in. Don't try to push it too hard. I don't know how this guy is getting it to turn behind us. Wide arc there. Hoping it comes back to us. It doesn't. We're pushing up a bit. Not going to be a good exit, especially since I just smashed the gas to try to get it to turn. Losing another bit as this guy catches more and more draft in front of him. The closer he gets, the quicker he's going to be. Lots of smoke coming off the front group that we can hardly see.
35.204.
I think we'd be good if we got a yellow. I just don't want to be that yellow.
Coming up on halfway here. 35.16.
They are pulling away from us again. Didn't turn down too much there. Had to lift off so that we didn't hit the apron in 3 and 4, because that would have been bad. They just aren't slowing down in front of us. Only hope we have is the blinking car ends up wrecking someone, but we don't want him to get Josh. I don't think he's just going to blink and wreck himself unless he blinks in and spins out and doesn't cause anyone else damage. Which could happen. They are swapping spots a lot right now. Hopefully that gives us a chance, but I totally screwed up 3 and 4 there. We could have gained another 10th on them.
35.275.
Maybe Josh is coming back to help me. Maybe he was just getting away from the blinking car. Or it could just be falling off. Blinking car blinking on the inside of Watson. So this is the battle for 6th ahead of us, so it's not like we don't have a chance at a good finish. Watson comes off the wall. They are slowing each other down, and we're not catching. We need them to keep on racing hard. We need another 3/10. Okay. Need another 2/10.
35.259.
Need another 10th. Nope, 2/10 now. And at least this guy's been patient and just riding behind us. I mean, if he is quicker, it would be better to have him out in front of us, but I don't know if he's quicker or if it's just draft or what, but... Now we're losing them again because they're no longer fighting. They're all lined up. And I can't get this thing to turn in 3 and 4. Having to go as fast as I need to. Oh, he just got loose.
35.291.
That'll check them up a bit as I miss the corner. I get a good drive off the corner though, compared to last lap. They didn't really get slowed down yet. Alright, I just need to start attacking. Well, that sucks. Is that going to be a yellow? That's a yellow.
They want you in single file. Pit road is closed right now. Catch up, 13 car. Catch up, 13 car. Catch up, 13
Well, cool off the tires. Hope that we can be somewhat quick in the draft. It can be a single file restart. It's also going to allow the rest of the field to catch up, so that's the last thing I wanted to happen was Josh getting wrecked there, but I think he kept it off of everything, so it might be the those went all the way to the wall, it looks like. And he might have some body damage just from the car-to-car contact. Alright, so we've learned some stuff. Now we need to apply it.
Catch up, 13 car.
The left side tires on the white line. It's cooler than the pavement.
Pit road is now open.
If I can find where the left side tires are. But not a bad race so far, even though we have not been close to anyone. But we're in 9th now.
Closed. Pit road is closed.
We got one more spot to go. But we know that the 5 and the 7 were racing fairly aggressive. 13 looked like he was trying to just kind of hang at the back of it, but I think he was the one that got loose and maybe got Josh. Just trying to get the right sides on the white line now. Don't see any body damage on the 13. Just trying to make sure that we know what they got. Yeah, so, well, nope. I think he's all clean. Looks like the 7's all clean, so not going to get any help there. But at least we get reset here. And can maybe see the leaders. Lewandowski winning this one.
Catcher, 6 car. One lap to green. 31.426.
Alright, so tires are going to be a little colder, so it's going to be a little looser. We're going to just kind of see what it does. Hope we can get a decent restart. And if we can jump these 3, it would be awesome. But it's going to be difficult.
About to go green, stay focused.
So gonna do a little brake drag just to get the RPMs up on the engine. Since we only have one gear, leader's gone. 13 sleeping on that.
Car outside, 24.958. Still there, hold your line.
Oh, big push.
Slow. Low. Outside is clear.
Get in the draft. Try to get it to turn. It doesn't turn. I overdrive it. Why is this thing so freaking tight now? Whoa, shit. Speaking of tight, that's not tight. Good job to Ben on missing me there.
583. Clear outside if you want it.
Well, we had a spot, and then we lost it. Okay, it's way too tight. Settle in here, remember how to drive. We're in a better spot than we were, we just need to not lose all that. Way too loose off the corner, but way too tight in 1 and 2.
35.183.
Alright, so back a click to make it a little tighter through 3 and 4. And back click to make it a little looser through 1 and 2.
34.977.
Tightening up again, so we're going to stick with the settings. Now that we got good draft, we're pulling away from Derek. We got nowhere to go at the moment, so we just got to watch out for any issues, which is very hard to do when someone's blinking like that. As you just seen James have to turn left, thinking that the guy hit the wall or was going to. And more blinking. Bad exit for the 13. You got a little loose there, but right in the worst spot for us to do anything about it. Got a little higher line. Crossover on exit. Nope, it just didn't turn. Bigger arc here. Turned in too early though, and now we're going to lose all that ground and have to pull our way back up. But the 7 hit the wall, so that saves us because it slows down Ben. And we're still pushing it way too hard off of 4.
35.303.
Oh my God, stop hitting the apron, you idiot. Only 7 to go. It takes a long time to make any type of move.
35.144.
And the 7 wrecks him. He didn't even try to miss him. And now the 7's blinking out, and we're gonna have to deal with that shit more. Alright, is the 7 gonna wreck the 13 as well?
35.088. Car outside, clear.
Throw it in on him.
Still there, hold your line. Clear outside. Car outside, clear outside. Car outside, so low.
I mean, he's blinking around so much, he can't even tell where the hell he's at. He was outside of us, and he was clear, then he was outside of us, and there's not a lot you can do about that. Bad entry by us. Hopefully we can get a decent exit here. .13. Big drive.
Outside.
Go for it again.
Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line.
Hopefully, since he doesn't have draft in front of him, we'll be able to stay even with him.
35.109. Still there.
And then clear him in 1 and 2.
Clear outside if you want it. Outside.
Gets a good run on the outside.
Keep low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Just don't overdrive entry, and we should have him clear.
Still there, hold your line. Clear outside if you want it. 2 more, let's go. 35.149.
Alright. So, I assume the 13 is going to be very aggressive on holding the 7 off since he's teammates with the car of the 7. Well, the 7 just had issues. So he'll be coming back at us now, not worrying about where the 7 is. But I think we're quicker.
White flag. 35.08.
Oh, they're racing close up ahead. They keep it off each other. It's Derek, Jeffrey, and Tracy, so highly doubt they wreck each other. And the results are going to look like we got a race with them, but not even close. But I will take a 6th. And I think we did it fairly cleanly, except for the blinky car. But, yeah, that was fun.
Nice run. Solid work.
Was a good ending to a very boring start where we were just stuck. I'm very surprised, though, that Derek wasn't able to follow through with us, because he was looking very quick, and then it just went away, so... yeah. Not too bad. And good win to Thomas. We were 87.79. That is unusual for me to have something like that. But yeah, we were using it up there. Well, now it's gone. But pretty sure it said 87.79 unless I'm not able to read anymore. Whew. Alright, well, successful. I will take that. We didn't wreck. I don't think we got a 4X, did we? No. We got a little bit of help from Blinky, but Thomas 91.79, so about the same. Let's go see what all happened out there early on. I'm sure it's just going to be a lot of blinking. Got the 11. He ended up in the wall. That was just a correction, and he didn't want to turn it down. And then, is it the 13 that loses it? Yep. Oh, and yeah, that totally destroyed Josh's car. Andy noses it in for good measure, so he had nothing there. Oh no, what happens here? Okay, thought we were going to see an accordion, but luckily it doesn't happen. We completely blew the corner on the start. 15, climbing the wall, and losing it, and oh my gosh, Josh, nowhere to go because it's hard to tell which way he was going to end up going. He comes off the corner. He stays by the wall. That guy goes low. Then he starts swerving to the right, and at that point, he's turning left. and the guy actually saves it, and, well, unfortunate. And then it looks like the 15 just tried to wreck him there? I don't know what he's... If he's mad about that, don't hit the wall. Maybe he just overdrove it, and yeah, he's completely broke. Then we get the 7 that just comes up and wrecks him. Wasn't even blinking at the time. And then ours doesn't even register on that. So let's take a look at the results. Uh, 29 iRating, we're back to 44, and we gain 18 safety rating, 1 caution. Bottom split ended up with 0, and well, let's say second split, not bottom split. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. It was fun to hop back in this thing, try to relearn it, and I felt good. We just needed to qualify better. Our best lap time was terrible compared to most. We never even got in the 6s. And yeah, hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.